Stay in the car! Stay in the car!
Nelson and Griggs.
Dude, I'm stopping you. Do you have a license? Do you have a license?
For what?
I'm stopping you. Do you have a license?
What that do?
Do you have a driver's license? Do you speak English?
Yes.
Can I see your license?
What that do wrong?
The plate doesn't belong on this car. Do you have a license or no? Do you have a driver's license?
Yes.
Where is it at?
It's in the car.
Get it for me.
What that do wrong?
The plate does not belong on this car.
Amen. Grab me my right right there. Right there.
No, no, no. Stop. Stop. Put your hands right in. Stop. 1915. You got one running. North, south. North, south. Stop.
These are always hard to watch. These police killings, especially if it's one that could have been avoided. And it's hard to know what's going to happen next and what kind of support that this police officer will get. You know, a police officer pulled over a young black man, foreigner, and there was some confusion why he thought he was pulled over or not. And it's just a routine traffic stop. But it got ugly. The young black man, for whatever reason, he ran for it. He made a run for it. How far he was going to get, who knows? It's raining. He didn't even have any shoes on that I could see. It's hard to say, like, how far he was going to get. What do you think he was going to do? The car's still sitting there. There's still a witness in the car that couldn't say who the person was. So I'm not sure what he was running for. I'm not sure what he was afraid or apprehensive about. Maybe it was the fact that the police officer pulled him over. You know, that could be scary. And a lot of us do different things when we're afraid. I mean, we just do. We don't know what we're going to do until we're in these situations. And there's all these things going on with police and police killings and this kind of stuff. And who knows? Who knows what his thinking was? Maybe he just didn't want to get hurt. Maybe he didn't want to get arrested. Maybe he didn't want to get killed. Who knows why we run? But he ran. So then the police officer, he has choices now. He can run after him, which he did. They're saying he didn't have to run after him. They're saying it wasn't necessary. He could have called him back up. I'm not a police officer. You know, I can't judge it. But I'm just telling you what people are saying, what experts are saying, that he didn't really have to run after the guy. He had the car. There's a witness there. But he ran after him. And they wrestled. The police officer pulled out that stun gun. I don't know if he got a shot off or were they just wrestling over it. I don't know. Eventually, he did get the driver on the ground, and the driver's back is to him. And this is where it gets confusing. The police officer pulls out his weapon, his gun. And then he aims at the back of the driver's head. And he fires it without warning. He just fires a shot into the back of the driver's head and kills him. And that's where it's foggy. I'm not sure why that officer pulled out that weapon and fired at the back of somebody's head. Now, he says he's resisting. They do the term stop resisting, stop reaching for my taser, you know, these kind of things. I don't know, like, just from listening to some experts out there, they're scratching their heads on that move. I know police officers, they support each other. I'm not sure they're going to be able to support this one. I'm not sure how or if they're going to be able to support a police officer that's on the back of somebody and then they fire into the guy's head. The guy's not even armed. They fired into his head. I'm not sure they're going to have an understanding of the need to do that move. Like, if you pull out a weapon, it's to defend yourself. And if you fire it, you're firing it because of life and death. Your life's on the line. You're about to die. It's me and you. I gotta use this weapon. And it's as a last resort. I gotta use this weapon. This guy's on the ground. Yeah, he did resist. But he's on the ground, face down. The officer has the leverage, and he pulls out the gun and shoots the guy. How's that okay? We know that what comes with the job as an officer, you're gonna see people, they're gonna run. People are gonna resist. Sometimes you're gonna get shot at. Sometimes you're in car chases. Things happen. That's part of the job. That's part of their training. That's part of their intellectual training as well as their physical training. These things happen. And they're gonna have to deal with it at the level that it happens. But just because it happens, like this guy ran, that doesn't mean you escalate it to a death. It doesn't mean this guy deserved to die. I've seen many situations with police, and somebody runs, and the police is like, yeah, okay. He doesn't even go after him. He's like, yeah, okay. Your car is here. Yeah, you'll be back. I'll find you. You can't hide far. We'll get you. I got all your information. Where are you going? And they get him. They get the guy later. Sometimes the guy comes back. You know, he ran. He's got nowhere to run, so he's got to come back. So he comes back. It could be the same situation with this situation. The guy ran. Where are you going to? I got your car. I got all your information. Your friend's in the car here. Where are you going? You're going nowhere. But the police officer chased him down and killed him. So the question is, there's two questions. One, why'd the guy run? But he's probably scared, so. But he's not around anymore. So we can't talk to him. A senseless death at that. There's nothing worse than, death is really hard to deal with, but a senseless death, something that could have been avoided, that's what hurts the most. And that's what you see in this family. They're just struggling so hard because it could have been avoided by a professional police officer. It could have been avoided. No denying, the guy ran. But this is a professional police officer. He's been a police officer for 6-7 years. This is the best you can do. This is the best you can do. This is the decision making you come up with, all your experience in 6 and 7 years and your training. This is the best you can do. You chase down a guy. You struggle a little bit. You get behind him. You pull out your gun and you shoot him in the head. Anybody that shoots somebody point blank in the head, your intention is not to defend yourself. Your intention is to kill that person. Your intention is to assassinate that person. Why, in your mind, do you feel the need to assassinate this person? I get it. He ran. He ran. He ran. But assassinate him? He's a driver. Traffic stop. There was no emergency here. It's a traffic stop. What I don't want to hear is the stereotypical, I was defending myself, self-defense. I want the truth. I want the truth. The truth. Maybe the truth he's not even aware of. You know? Like an unconscious bias that maybe he had that's given himself permission that he can shoot a black man in the back of the head because his life doesn't mean anything. That's all I got.